So for episode number 16 of Co-Courtside, it's with someone who I just met today.
Yes, sir.
One of the more respected people in the sneaker community, an author, an entrepreneur, Mr. Dylan Sanglay himself.
Sir.
How we doing today, Dylan?
Man, I've been blessed, man. We're here at Summer League on a weekend, and couldn't ask for a better day, honestly, man.
Right.
Second interview, too. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, we met today, but that's what Summer League's all about. You meet
Exactly.
people, you build connections, relationships, and you're well aware of this. You've been going to Summer League ever since a kid, 14 plus years. Talk to me about that experience and all the people you met.
Man, so I've been going to Summer League since I was 10 years old. I'm 24 now, like you said, 14 years. And I just remember back then, you know, before my dad went to work, he would drop me off here, and it would be a full day experience. Almost every single day I would go, again, since I was 10. So my dad would drop me off, and I would be here by myself. I'd have a few friends over here. We'd meet up. We'd, try to get autographs and all this stuff from the players. And then whenever my mom got off, she would pick me up at like 6 or 7 p.m.
Wow.
And honestly, man, like I would consider myself a huge super fan of NBA Summer League. You know what I mean? Not only me being a basketball fan, but obviously people know me as a sneaker plug in Las Vegas. So, all NBA basketball players and a lot of NBA fans love sneakers. So, that ties in a lot with what I do. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's a true blessing to be here now after 14 years. And honestly, I want to do a bunch of things with you guys in the future.
For sure. And talk to me how Summer League here in Vegas has promoted and been super beneficial to your sneaker business.
Oh, man. So something that I do, that every time I go to Summer Leagues, I make a lot of content, whether it's me catching whatever's, who has the best heat on the court, who has the best heat off the court. I even have, a few videos of people, walk around the concourse and who had the best heat there. One video that actually blew up is like, what were the most popular sneakers that I saw at Summer League? And, the answer was Nike Dunk Low Pandas. Everyone was wearing the Pandas on the court, off the court, in the concourse. And, that video went viral. It's crazy because I'm still literally getting comments to this day from that video.
You have a sneaker empire on every social media platform. How did that start?
So I started my business when I was 17 years old. Didn't fully get into the sneakers until I was like 20 years old. So 3 years after the business started to grow, finally got my first pair of sneakers actually when I was 18, right? But again, didn't start the business until I was 20. When I bought that first pair of Yeezys when I was 18 years old, I broke even. I didn't know how to make the money from that shoe. And then finally, when I started to build capital, that's when I started the business in 2020. Started posting content every single day, posted 10 to 20 times per day, right? And I know that you're trying to, get more exposure with your social media. I just followed both your Instagrams. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's really about repetition, right? And I told myself that in order for me to get successful or be successful with what I'm doing, it has to be consistency and persistence. Right? That's the only way I'll be able to be successful. So again, anything that correlated with my business, I would talk about it, right? Whether it was how to ship, how to obtain items, how to get sneakers for cheap. What are the best skills for business? And honestly, from me talking about all that stuff consistently on a persistent basis, like I grew a fan base, I grew a community, and that's really what genuinely matters whenever you're starting a business, right? You don't have a business without a community. And as you guys could see, right, NBA Summer League has built an amazing community throughout the whole year, of them doing this, throughout their years doing this. And it's been amazing seeing the growth year by year, man.
You're a connected guy. You know a lot of people. You've been on All the Smoke podcast. You were just with Jack O'Hara, Sean Merriman. Today at Summer League, like you mentioned. How important is it to build those connections and relationships when you're trying to do business?
So there's a famous saying, your network is your net worth, right? And to be honest with you, right, if you're not networking with God, number one, then you're not even doing it right. You know what I mean? You got to have God in your network in order for you to build. So that's number one. And then obviously getting your face out there, talking to people about your brand, talking to people about what you do, right? Like, there's so many people that are so talented, right? That genuinely want to do and make their own business, but they're scared to get out there and network and talk to the biggest guys, right? You gotta be confident enough to know that you are one of the biggest guys, right? Even when I had 0 followers, you know what I mean? 0 to 1,000 followers, I knew in the back of my mind that I'm confident and I could do this, right? I could be someone someday. You know what I mean? And again, it's just really that grind, in and out. Even when people are not watching, you really just got to keep going. That's it.
Talk to me about this right in front of us. You're an author.
Yes, sir. So this is my book, Sneakers Money Bank, that just released. It teaches people how to get started making money reselling sneakers. So, you know, that's something that I'm very passionate about. I love helping other people. So something amazing about the book is not only will it teach you how to make money selling sneakers, but everyone will get a signed copy from me personally. I'll personalize it. You know, whatever you guys want on the book. My slogan, don't sleep, we got the heat. If you want me to, you know, write something personally to you on how, you know, you make me feel special and all this stuff, I'll do that, right? But another great thing is that you'll actually have access to me, right? Everyone will get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching call with me to ask anything that they want about the resale game. You know, and Alex, honestly, bro, this is your copy. I actually signed it for you personally.
We don't have to do that.
You guys see it?
Want to see this up close?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just met Dylan today. I told him I had, 100 followers on my Instagram.
Yes, sir.
He was doing podcasts with Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes. And I think this goes to show, you know, your selflessness and you're willing to help anyone out. And I think that's helped you get to the point where you are today in your business.
Yes, sir. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. You know, at the end of the day, we're all the same. You know what I mean? I'm no different than you. You're no different than me or anyone behind the cameras right now. You know what I mean? It's about staying humble and staying grounded, right? And I just feel like I've been like that throughout my whole journey, right? There's a lot of people that looked down upon me. There's a lot of people that didn't care. They didn't support. But at the end of the day, I knew that this will be something. I knew at the end of the day that I will be someone. You know what I mean? Everyone is someone, right? You just you got to be able to get out there and utilize your talents. That's all it is.
Dylan, you're the man.
My guy.
Just met today. Now it's going to hopefully a bond that, you know, it's going to last forever. And
of course.
I'm going to go to him for advice.
Looking forward to it, brother.
If you ever want to get involved in sneakers, go to a guy who knows the shoe game.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Sanglay is the man.
Yes, sir. I could get you guys any shoes you want. So let me know if you need anything. Really, genuinely. So I'm also the host of eBay Sneaker Game Show too. So I'm tapped in with them as well.
Podcast, books, entrepreneurship. The list goes on and on.
Yes, sir.
Episode 16 of Co-Courtside signing off.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, my brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.